raped her multiple times. She was gang raped, and 7 people from her family were assassinated in that particular incident.
મારી બેબીને ખતર પર પટકીને મારી નાખી મારી ગોદમાંથી લઈને
हमने हमारे लोग भी खोए, गांव भी छोड़ा और हम अकेले परिवार के साथ रहना पड़ता है और डर भी बहुत लगती है कि हम गांव जाएंगे तो हम सलामत रहेंगे नहीं रहेंगे।
Hi guys, this is Keshav Malpani. I welcome all of you to yet another session of 12 Minutes to Clat. Today we're going to discuss an extremely important topic and very controversial recently. And you must have read about this particular topic or you must have watched news somewhere about this issue wherein 11 convicts of the Bilkis Bano rape case as well as certain murders that these people did have been released by a particular committee of the Gujarat government.
You don't greet people who have come out on bail after 15 years, even 14 years, 15 years, even if you call that a life sentence. It's not only callous and tasteless, it's also an insult to any sort of justice system anywhere in the world.
The rapists of Bilkis as well as murderers of 14 others. They also murdered a 3-year-old child by crushing her head in a rock. How is it that it hasn't invoked that much anger amongst us? And shouldn't India be ashamed today?
In the release of the 11 convicts in the Bilkis Bano gang rape case.
ये वही तस्वीरें हैं जिन्हें लेकर सवाल उठ रहे हैं। बलात्कार और हत्या के आरोप में सजा काटने के बाद रिहा किए जा रहे इन 10 लोगों के लिए 15 अगस्त का दिन अमृत काल की तरह लग रहा है।
Now we need to understand as to what is this entire controversy, why these people have been released at all, and why is there so much hue and cry in the country, and why has it created so much controversy here? Because a lot of people are saying that this is a really travesty of justice in the country, in the sense that this is a blot on the Indian justice system. कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं कि this is motivated by the fact that गुजरात में बहुत अभी इलेक्शन होने वाले हैं बहुत ही जल्दी, तो उसके लिए ध्यान में रखते हुए गुजरात की गवर्नमेंट की जो कमेटी थी उन्होंने डिसीजन लिया टू रिलीज दिस कॉन. नाउ इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सेशन आई एम गोइंग टू बी टेलिंग यू एज टू व्हाट दिस इशू इज ऑल अबाउट, हाउ इज इट रिलेटेड टू द इनफेमस गोधरा राइट्स आल्सो. So this particular story begins on 27th February 2002. Now what happened on that day was there was this train called Sabarmati Express going to Ahmedabad on that particular day. 4 bogies of this particular train were burnt by a mob. Now in this 4 bogies there were 59 Hindus who had died, out of which there were 25 women and children each, and there were 9 men as well. After this happened, there were certain rumors here and there that this has been done by a Muslim mob. कुछ लोग ऐसा बोल रहे थे, कुछ लोग अभी भी बोलते हैं कि it was a technical failure which led to the fire. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि there was a dispute between some चाय वाला at the station as well as you could say some other people in the train, and that led to the fight. So there are different versions of it. We are not going to go deep into it because that is not our concern today. But what followed after this was really sad. It led to communal riots in Godhra in Gujarat, which continued for a period of 3 to 4 days, killing more than 1,000 people, mostly Muslims. Now, Bilkis Bano was one such person who used to live in those areas with her family. And she was 5 months pregnant at that time when an angry mob stormed into her house, raped her multiple times. She was gang raped, and 7 people from her family were assassinated in that particular incident. So after this sad incident, obviously she went to the court. उसके बाद में बहुत सारे cases file किए गए. So the trial for this particular case began in Ahmedabad. However, Bilkis Bano felt that certain witnesses of this particular incident may be threatened by, you could say, certain mobs or certain politicians and so on.
5 વર્ષમાં જિંદગી એવી રીતે મેં ગુજારી છે એનો કોઈ અંત નહીં. કઈ એક જગ્યા પર રહેવાનું હમણાં પણ મને બહુ જ ડર લાગે છે. बीच में तो मन ऐसे खराब हो जाता था कि खराब ख्याल आते रहते थे कि मुझे कुछ हो जाएगा, मैं क्या करूँगी, मेरे बच्चे क्या करेंगे, मेरी मम्मी को पीछे आकर वो मुझे मार देगा, ऐसा लग रहा है. जैसे किचन पे खड़ी हूँ मैं, ऐसे मेरे पीछे कोई आ रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है.
So therefore she requested the Supreme Court to transfer this case from Ahmedabad to Mumbai. So the case was then transferred to a CBI court in Bombay in 2008, wherein the CBI court convicted all these 11 people, जिनको अभी recently छोड़ा गया है, and they were given life imprisonment. After this particular decision of the CBI court was appealed in the Bombay High Court, the Bombay High Court in 2018 upheld the decision of the CBI court, and you could say they reaffirmed the conviction and said that कि life imprisonment देना चाहिए इस particular case में. Now what has happened is these people have been in jail for more than 15 years. All these 11 people have been in jail for more than 15 years. So one of these convicts, he recently filed an application in front of the Supreme Court stating that I have had good behavior in the last 15 years and we have a right for remission as well. So we would really request you कि आप हमारे remission कर दो. So when the matter went to the Supreme Court, when this application was filed in the Supreme Court said that we have got nothing to do with it since this matter pertains to the state of Gujarat. We finally give it to the state of Gujarat to decide. Form a committee और आप decide करो कि इन लोगों को छोड़ना चाहिए या नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए. Now, there is a remission policy of 1992 that was applicable at the time the Godhra riots happened or the entire incident, you could say in 2008 में जो punishment आई थी वो उस टाइम पर दी गई थी. तो वहां पर 1992 की एक पॉलिसी है वो एप्लीकेबल होती है. 2016 की उसके बाद में एक रिवाइज पॉलिसी भी है बट वो एप्लीकेबल नहीं होती बिकॉज वी नो द क्रिमिनल लॉज में एक्स पोस्ट फैक्टो एप्लीकेशन नहीं होता, पीछे से एप्लीकेशन नहीं होता, राइट. तो इसीलिए वो वाली पर्टिकुलर पॉलिसी अप्लाई की गई है. उस पॉलिसी के अंडर दे रखा है कि इफ एनी पर्सन who has been convicted of a particular offense and has spent more than 14 years in jail, that person you could say imprisonment can be remitted. Remitted का मतलब होता है कि उसको कम किया जा सकता है और उसको छोड़ा जा सकता है, ठीक है. That person can be freed from the prison also. Now this along with certain new guidelines that has come, so I think all of you would know that we are celebrating 75 years of Indian independence under this campaign called Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So under this particular campaign, there were new guidelines that were formed by the Indian government. So these particular guidelines say that any woman or somebody from a transgender community, अगर उनकी एज 50 से ज़्यादा है, and they have, you could say, they are done with more than 50% of their conviction, you could say imprisonment. मान लो उनको अगर 10 साल की सजा हुई थी, तो उन्होंने 5 साल ऑलरेडी कर लिए हैं. They can be released from the prison. Similarly, men के लिए प्रोविजन था कि अगर उनकी एज 60 से ज़्यादा है और उन्होंने 50% अपना imprisonment काट लिया है ऑलरेडी, they can also be freed. And for people who have at least 70% disability, अगर उन्होंने भी अपना 50% conviction जो उनका 50% imprisonment था वो पूरा कर लिया है, those people can also be released from the jail. Now इन दो provisions के अंदर अगर आपको देखा जाए तो these people were allowed to be released from the jail. लेकिन जनरली पता है आपने ये देखा होगा कि बहुत सारे केसेस इंडिया में ऐसे हैं जहां पर ये पार्डन वाली जो पावर है कि किसी को माफ कर देना, किसी को डेथ पेनल्टी होती है, तो दैट पर्सन गोज टू द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया फॉर पार्डन कि आप मुझे माफ कर दो. या फिर रेमिशन का मतलब होता है कि सजा कम करवाना अपनी, ठीक है. एक तरह से उस तरह से प्रेसिडेंट या फिर गवर्नर के पास जाते हैं लोग, ठीक है. नाउ दिस इज द पावर ऑफ द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट दैट इज गिवन इन द क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड. सो क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड का सेक्शन 432 और 433A बोलते हैं दैट इट इज द पावर ऑफ द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट कि अगर किसी ने 14 साल या उससे ज्यादा सजा काट ली है ऑलरेडी, तो स्टेट अपने डिस्क्रिशन से उनको रिहा कर सकता है, ठीक है. स्टेट हैज द पावर टू फ्री देम फ्रॉम द प्रिजन. Now in this particular case, the committee that was formed by the Gujarat government, they unanimously said कि इन लोगों को बाहर निकाला जा सकता है जेल से अब, because they have been serving the jail sentence for about 15 years, in fact more than 15 years now. तो इन लोगों को फ्री किया जा सकता है. And on that pretext, on the basis of that particular report, it has these people have been released. All these 11 convicts of the Bilkis Bano rape case, as well as the murder of her family that happened by that particular mob, they've been released now. So a lot of hue and cry is there about this particular issue, and a lot of people around the legal arena and generally also in the news media are saying कि ये काफी ज्यादा गलत है because you can't release people who have done such heinous crimes, right? आप उनको नहीं छोड़ सकते हो किसी भी circumstances में. And you all must have seen that there were a lot of pictures that were showcasing on the social media as well in the different kinds of print media, news media and so on, जहाँ पर बताया जा रहा था कि इन लोगों का स्वागत किया गया when they came out of jail. So there have been a lot of petitions that have been filed against this particular committee's report and against the release of these people. One of the foremost, you could say, जो petition Supreme Court में file हुई है is by Mahua Motra, who is a very famous member of parliament from the TMC. So she has also filed a petition in the Supreme Court. So let's see what happens ahead. I'll be really happy to discuss, or you could say ask for your opinion as well in the comment box. Feel free to mention there as to what you feel. मेरा ये सजेशन फिर भी रहेगा कि अगर आपने ओपिनियन दोगे तो बैक इट बाय अ लीगल मैंडेट ऑल्सो, ठीक है. हमें जैसे यहाँ पर ये राइट विंग लेफ्ट विंग होकर अपना डिसीजन नहीं देना है, ठीक है. वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड एज लॉयर्स as to whether this particular decision was right or wrong. That's it about the session. I think you guys would know that I've been teaching on on these kinds of affairs which are mix of current and legal affairs. And these classes are extremely interesting. If you like my teaching style, you can definitely attend my classes. I do a free class every day at 9:15 PM. उसके अलावा मैं 5 PM पर भी एक subscribe class करता हूँ. 30 out of 35 questions in the CLAT 22 exam in the current affairs section 1 from the classes that I taken on Academy. You can join my classes. You can use my code Malpani or Keshav Live and get 10% off on all the subscriptions on Academy. That's it about this on my side. If you like my sessions, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. And don't miss any update from us. Keep liking and keep following us like this. Thank you so much, guys.